NFL playoff bracket. That's what we're doing. Another NFL video, I know. This, NFL football for me, it's like this thing where I'll, kind of have a waning interest in it. Like some seasons I'm like so into it, and sometimes I just don't care, you know. And this season I've been paying probably the most attention I've ever paid to the NFL. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little playoff bracket. We're already at the divisional round, so that kind of takes the fun out of this, but whatever. So we already know that the Bengals won. We know that the Bills won. We know that Kansas City won. Um, am I supposed? Oh, this wasn't moved forward. Um, and San Francisco won. That was hilarious, by the way. Good game, but really funny. But hurt Cowboys fans. LA trounced, and Buccaneers trounced as well. Alright, so let's do divisional round predictions. I'm going to start the first game over here, which is the Bengals-Titans game. I'm actually very excited for these games because, well, this game in particular, because I like both of these teams a lot. The AFC is so much more interesting than NFC. Like, I would love to see the Titans, Bengals, or Bills in the Super Bowl. Absolutely love to see them. Any of these teams, I don't give a shit. I literally don't give a shit about any of these teams. They're boring teams to me. Anyway, Bengals, I would like to see I would like to see them go all the way, really. Again, if Titans win, that's awesome because I'd like to see the Titans in the Super Bowl too. Next is Bills. I'm tired of Kansas City. I really am. And I really like Josh Allen. That dude is. I've really grown to like him. So Bills are moving forward. Next, San Francisco, Green Bay. I don't really care. Obviously, I'm going to pull for the underdogs of San Francisco. I like that they've kind of come from the remnants in this case. So to see them beat the Packers would make me very happy. And then this is the one that I just care the absolute least. LA and Bucks, the two like Miami Heats of the NFL. Not today's Miami Heat, but like back in the day when it's just like they're like dream team teams. They just get all of like the flashy players and they put them on a team. That's what LA and the Bucks are. And so for that, I don't really care. I guess I like, I don't dislike Tom Brady. I actually like Tom Brady, but everybody's kind of tired of him going all the way. So I would like to see Matt Stafford get some success. I would. I think he deserves it for sure. Now we're going to go back to the AFC. Bills, Bengals. Again, either team I'd be happy with, but I want to see the Bengals go all the way. I do. As much as I like Josh Allen, I just think the idea of the Bengals going to the Super Bowl is much more exciting. And then LA and San Francisco. Again, I don't really care that much. Yeah, I guess oh, that's weird. I don't like LA, but I'd like Matt Stafford, so I'd like to see Matt Stafford go all the way to Super Bowl. And then the Super Bowl, Bengals, Rams. I'm going to redo this, and I'm going to do what I think will actually happen, okay? This is just what I want to happen. Anyway, Bengals, LA. Bengals, easy. Why did I hesitate on that? I think I was just thinking about other things. That's what I want to happen. That's what I want to happen. Now let me reset this, and then I'm gonna do what I think will happen. First of all, let me get these to where they should be. Okay. What I think will happen is Titans have all their starters back. I mean, Titans, I think they're going to win. I don't really want them to win. This could go either way. Kansas City could show up and be the same team they've been for the past 3 years and just dominate. Or they're going to be that weird kind of indecisive version of themselves that we've seen this season, kind of for the first time. It's going to be one of those two options. They were kind of looking like that indecisive team at the beginning of the Steelers game because they didn't score until the second half after the Steelers already scored. So I don't know, like, and I think the Bills, they've had those games where they just don't show up for some reason, but I think the Bills are just going to continue to show up game after game in the playoffs. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to back down. So I think Bills are going to go. It could go either way, really. This one, Green Bay's going to. They're going to. I mean, maybe not. That would be awesome to see, but I think Green Bay is going to progress. And then LA and Bucks. I mean, that's a tough one too. I don't know. A lot of people are doubting LA to pull it off against Tom, but I don't know. This one is another one that could go either way for me. Both teams dominated in the wild card round, so I don't know. It's hard to choose. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I think Tom Brady is just gonna continue to be Tom Brady. Titans Bills, again, another tough one. If Bills can just show up like they did in wild card round again, they got a chance against the Titans. Titans are just a very consistent team. They don't do anything flashy. They just play, traditional style, and it works for them big time. Especially when you have people like Derrick Henry and Julio Jones, just kind of textbook players in their position. So, because of that, I think it's going to be a close one. I think this game is going to be really, really good. But I think Tennessee, because of their consistency, is going to be the one to pull it off. I would rather have the Bills over Tennessee, personally, in that matchup. But I think Tennessee is more consistent, and of course they've had that first seed advantage with the having the stadiums, home field advantage. So I think Tennessee is going to pull it off. And then next is Bucks and Green Bay. I mean, obviously that's going to be a really good game. Two dudes who should be retiring probably in the next 3-4 years. One of them will, maybe both. I think Green Bay is going to go all the way. I really don't want Green Bay to go all the way. I don't care. I think they're a boring team, but I think they're going to go all the way. They're just going to dominate. And I know first seed in the Super Bowl, boring, but typically that's kind of how it goes. Sometimes it doesn't, and that's awesome, but most of the time this is just how it goes. And obviously I want Tennessee to pull it off. I want Tennessee to win, and I think they will. I think that matchup's going to be really, really good. Like I said, Tennessee has the consistency. They have their starters back. They have their stars back. And I think they're just going to grind their way to a Super Bowl win. I really do. It's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. But I think Tennessee's going to pull it off. Yeah, that's my wants and my prediction of what I think will actually happen. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in.